Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Just want that to be clear, in case the stream ended. It must be Jabrail who opened the door for us. Without him, we would have been... He fulfilled his promise. This place may not be completely safe. Let's meet up with Noctical's group and head back to our village. Refusing to give up, Jet examined the entrance to Kaj Nisut time after time, only to find the door tightly shut. Behind it was dead silence. Things had happened and were beyond redemption. Jet, now having but to accept reality, put away Jabrail's axe carefully. It is the only thing he left behind. We finally managed to persuade her to come back with us to the camp. We then informed the merchants of what happened and returned to our village. Yikes. To think that something like that happened. Animo Archon bless us all. I'm really sorry about what happened to Jabrail. But at least all of you return safely. Princess Jellyfish 99. Thank you for the follow. Even though you just witnessed the worst reading known to man. I think we may have to reconsider our career as traveling merchants. The desert is 100 times more dangerous than I expected. Even someone as capable as Jabrail. A nobody like me doesn't have that many lives. Ugh. This may be bad timing, but I have to ask about what all of you plan to do now. I believe Tirzad will be returning to Sumeru City. Me? Yes, I will. I should head back and start writing my paper. I must record everything I just witnessed. But not for academic glory or anything. Jabrail did as he promised he would, yet I've always been avoiding my responsibilities. Now it's my turn. I too must shoulder my responsibilities. And as for this stone slate, I've prepared a replica for reference. As for the original, I hope you'll keep it safe for me. I'm not trying to run from danger. It's a commission. You hear it? A commission. Just think about it. I'll be completely occupied with my paper soon, but an adventurer like you will never stop adventuring, right? If you make new discoveries during this time, wouldn't we make the perfect team? The thesis material shall be mine, and the Mora yours. That's perfect. We'll be making the best use of all of our resources. And Jet, what do you plan to do now? Do you have any friends you can rely on or something? Father, he was so busy. He never had the time for anything. He didn't leave anything behind, just that axe he always used. Father said he hoped he could meet her again in the Eternal Oasis, but that day was still very, very far away. Liar! He lied to me, and to my mother. He should keep his own promise. Now I have to fulfill it for him, and take his axe and mother's research notes, which he kept with his luggage, to the Eternal Oasis. I hope they'll find true peace there. Is there anything we can do to help? Thank you, but it's alright. While I was taking a quick look through my mother's research notes, I noticed what seemed like casual diary entries on the edges of the pages. I found out that my father is from this tribe called Tanit, so I plan to look for them. Perhaps they can tell me about my father. Sorry, I'm sorry. Let's give her a moment to herself. Yeah. Anyway, Noctical and I will be staying here for a while. We'll think long and hard about our future. We should be staying in Sumeru for some time too. Paimon just has this feeling that there are so many more secrets to uncover. Come to us if you need anything. We'll do our best to help you. And good luck in your adventures. That enough for a wish? No. Never is. Oh my god, there's so many world quests. Rose, oh Rose, grant me my wish. Blooming from a stone, the golden rose sang to me. She sang... That's a local Sumeru folk song called The Singing Rose, right? It's such a cute song. Too bad the boy ran off halfway through. Paimon would have loved to hear the whole thing and say hi to him. You must be new here. First time in Aru Village? Yes. No wonder you've never heard that folk song. Well then, are you scholars looking to study abroad in Sumeru? I know that there are many foreign scholars in the academia. We do know a lot of scholars, but we aren't quite like them ourselves. Technically, we're adventurers. The glorious world-trotting duo, Paimon and Ether. World-trotting? What's so funny? We're super famous adventurers, believe it or not. No, I wasn't mocking you, friends from far away. Just the opposite. It's a delight to hear uplifting stories like people traveling the world. When you're as detached from the world as I am, such enthusiastic remarks can really catch you off guard. I'm sorry if I offended you. My name is Saba. I offer you my apologies as well as my welcome to the village. Yes. Were you talking about the Rose Folk song that Ziad was singing? Correct. We can talk about it. We can talk more about it if you're interested. I hope it will liven up your journey. Are you going to sing for us, Saba? Paimon's dying to hear the rest of it. Sorry, I'm not good at singing, but we can discuss what the song is about. Sure. So that kid sang about the rose granting wishes? Yes. In a tiny village like ours, we don't have a big Athenaeum? Athenaeum? What even is that? I can't spell.
Athenaeum.
Athenaeum? No, I literally could have read the rest of the sentence and be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. In a tiny village like ours, we don't have a big Athenaeum. Athenaeum. Hey, can I get some help again? I just deleted that from my memory.
Athenaeum.
In a tiny village like ours, we don't have a big Athenaeum like they do at the academia. All our songs are passed down orally. It's my belief that the wish-granting flower in the song represents the collective imagination of our ancestors. In a harsh environment like the desert, water is an extremely vital resource, so they prized water-storing plants. So, the more adverse the terrain, the more stories there are about plants. It's a reflection of our ancestors' yearning for a better life. At the same time, plants are also a part of the symbiotic relationship between our ancestors and the flora and fauna of the desert. However, Aru is built on sand and the soil here is actually not suitable for the cultivation of Sumeru roses. The Sumeru roses I planted could never grow, so if you ask me, the golden rose in the song must have been a product of people's imagination. Hold on. Paimon can't keep up anymore. Is this what you usually talk with other people about? I'm sorry. I thought since you were new here, you'd prefer such topics over farming or the weather. Paimon got lost somewhere between symbiotic relationship and the collective imagination. But don't worry, Paimon understood that last sentence. You said that the land here isn't suitable for Sumeru roses, right? We've also only seen them in places with moist soil. Well, this place is mostly sand after all. Speaking of roses, I was thinking that since you two are adventurers, perhaps I can hire you to... Now we're talking. We're battle-hardened adventurers. We can do any job, no problem. So, what can we help you with? I know it's ridiculous to want roses that don't belong here to bloom, but regardless, I still really want to see them. I'm embarrassed to even say it, but that is my wish. Based on what I know about roses, they will grow if fertilized with highly concentrated dendro, even if you grow them in the sand. But it's near impossible to get such fertilizer out here, so I'm wondering if you may be able to get your hands on some. "20 minutes between a hydrate. I like it." Dendro? Yes. Dendro promotes plant growth and works especially well on poor crops. But I'm just a normal person without a dendro vision, and I lack the resources to obtain effective fertilizer. Oh my god! I reset the counter! Nah, Takaru's not here. He's not. Takaru is not here. He cannot make me chug another half-liter of water. If it's just dendro you want, this is pretty easy. We got this. Can't see. Can you wield dendro? Are you someone with a vision? I haven't met anyone like that in a long time. What a nostalgic feeling. It should be fine now, right, Miss Sababa? That's right. They should sprout soon if powered by dendro. Let's just wait for a while. Gradually, sprouts begin peeking out of the soil. They stop growing after sprouting a few leaves. They're sprouting! Paimon knew you could do just about anything, Ether. The results were immediate, as I thought. Thank you. Too bad there are no flowers yet. Oh, that's normal. You can't rush such things. Plants have to go through stages of growth. That you were able to make them sprout is already quite amazing. Give the roses some more time to take in the nourishment. It will be better for them as well. I'm very grateful to you as it is. I wouldn't wish to bother you further. Just drop by and see them in your spare time. That would be enough.
Do you now understand how wrong you were?
Okay. I'm gonna go to the restroom once more, trying to recover. I shall be back.
Understand how wrong you were?
Did Isaac Sekai time? Do we want it that badly? Do we hate Genshin that much? You guys are scaring me. Is it because I'm actually good at those games? It's gotta be it. Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new... Whoa. Let's try that again. First off, not water. More lemonade. Join the Eremites and embrace a one... Do it again. Do it again, I dare you. One more time. Do it one more time, Black. Do it. I'm actually just gonna... These are both like half full. I'm just gonna drink the rest of what's in there. That blueberry acai stuff freaking tastes weird. Can you still... You can hear... Seriously. You can seriously listen to every single time that I've swallowed. Ridiculous. I don't like looking at the meter go up. Fuck. Stop. That's so messed up. Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life. Come, friend. Would you like to hear about the Eremites? Oh, come on. Just listen up a bit. The Eremites is a good community to be part of. We're free, we're united, friendly too. And if you join with us, you'll get the chance to fleece those tree dwellers of their fat wallets. The Academia's researchers are a rich lot, and they're not ones to default on their payments either. I'm already on the Adventurers Guild. I've got a ton of commissions on my plate. Huh? You're with the Adventurers Guild? Oh. This is so stupid. Huh? You're with the Adventurers Guild? I mean, that's no obstacle, is it? Come on, everyone's got a side hustle nowadays. And it's not like adventurers and mercenaries are really that different, you get what I mean? I think they're pretty different. Well, we've got good food here too. Meat and fish are regulars on the menu. And if you're lucky, you might even get to meet Dia, the Flame Mane. Now Calm down, get some water. You had some practice with this pitch, huh? Sorry, I spoke too quickly there. I haven't had anyone listen to my pitch for a while now, so I got a little excited there. Still, are you really not even going to consider joining us? Not at the moment. I really do have my hands full with the Adventurers Guild business. He do be needing some hydrates. Alright, if you say so. Are you always recruiting people here? Yes, I mean, it's my job after all. Nowadays, my able hands are in short supply everywhere, and nowhere is... I wish I could read these sentences and, like, actually know what they mean before I read them. But I'm too stupid. Nowadays, able hands are in short supply everywhere, and nowhere is that shortage more acute than in the mercenary industry. Well, I guess I can just tell you. We've got people, that's for sure. But our line of work is very dangerous. Like, things like escorting, what the... Things like escorting people are on the easier side. It's just tiring at most. I'll be back with water, I guess. Can't read more than 5 text boxes without a problem. Yeah. If only I had one of those fancy espresso machines for one of those. I can make myself an iced American right now. But if your work involves researchers, then it's like putting your head on the block. You'll be blessed to come back in one piece. Oh, drink the water. I'm sorry. I totally forgot. Honest. I mean it. I'm sorry. But, let's see, how many... This is like my fourth one of this stupid trophy cup. And this is 16 ounces, so... I mean, we're not there yet. So, just under 64 from the golden cup. Plus, Takaru had me chug this whole thing. Stop! You know you're already past your 5. I just sprayed it on myself. So, that's, what, 80? 80 ounces? And I've had 2 of those lemonades. And those are 12 ounces. I've literally, it's only been like 4 or 5 hours. It's like 100 ounces of freaking liquid. You guys gotta chill the fuck out. After coming back from these missions, most of our members have to take at least 10 days to half a month off. So we always need people to fill those gaps. The day you do a drinking stream, it's over? You're right. I don't know if I would do that, though. Sumeru's a big place with lots of researchers, so we've got new work coming in every day. We're basically working around the clock at this point. So yeah, we need to get some new people, or we're going to buckle under the load. In that case, have you managed to find anyone who's on board? You mean here in this village? Nope, not a one. Actually, I should correct myself. It's more that the people I'd love to have join don't want to, and that I wouldn't take those who want to join. If you don't believe me, why don't we take a quick walk together? Who knows, you might just be convinced by the time we're done. Kidding. I know you said you didn't want to join, and I won't force you. I'd just, like some company while I have a little walk. I can go with you, no problem. Thanks a lot. Let me see, let's go look for Sonya first. She's usually free in the day, but at night, well, she's usually busy having important discussions with Jabari. Is it Sonya? Cannot be. Has to be Sania. Sania. How worrying. Good afternoon, Sania. What are you buying? I've told you many times before, Atia, Jabari isn't interested in joining you, nor do I want him to go become a mercenary. I'm not going to help you convince him. Well, that's a shame. With his culinary skills, Jabari'd do really well with us, and your family's financial standing would be improved greatly, too. And hasn't he said before that he'd like to go out and find work? If that's what he really wants, who better to recommend work than an old friend, huh? Don't take anything he says seriously. He'll tell you that one day and change his mind the next. In the end, he just can't bear to leave me here alone in this village. And I couldn't bear to see him slogging away by himself either. What's more, you're asking that he risk his neck out there as a mercenary. Even if he wanted to go, I'd stop him for sure. Let's just leave this topic be. I've got things to buy. Go bother someone else. Whew. Well, alright then. You see, traveler? This is what work looks like for me every day. Next up on my list of people to meet is Fadil. He was one of us once, but he quit. Sure would be nice if I could convince him to make a bit of a comeback. What is wrong with me?
Hey, and Mora, or trade anything you own.
Oh, we can barter. I'm sorry. Atia, not you again. Persistence is one of our virtues, you know. Well, then you should know that sticking to principles is mine. Come on now, brother. I've left the organization already. Don't call me that. Right, alright, Fadil. You sure you're not considering coming back at all? I know that some of us can be a bit reckless, but most of us are perfectly law-abiding citizens. Stop it. Don't you dare. You better not. You better not. No! I've said this before, Atia. I'm not coming back. The things you speak of, I've already confirmed them with my own 2 eyes. Perhaps not all the Eremites are a lawless lot, and not every Eremite enjoys kicking those who have already gone down. But ill deeds spread, Atia. All it takes is one person to act like the law is merely a suggestion, and everyone else will be affected by them. One person influences another, and if that group keeps acting a certain way, they will influence yet more people. I'm sure you know what that means better than I do, Atia. It is all too easy to do evil in such an environment. You wish for me to return, just as I wish for you to leave. Perhaps from your perspective, the Eremites are not an evil organization even if they're not exactly honorable. But you can't always live in shades of gray. This is just a word of advice. You may do with it as you will. I know, Chief. Alright. If you do leave and need a new line of work, I will help you. Are you alright? Well, there's no way I can win an argument with Fadil, I guess. What's next? Right. Let's rest a bit. I gotta say, my throat's getting tired after all that. You're telling me. Actually, it's my nose. It's quite irritating at the moment. What Tirzad doing? Hey, Uncle Atia. You still asking people to join the Eremites? Why, if it isn't Aiden? Did you tell your mother you were coming here? I did. She's working, so I went to go play with Karima. Hello, Uncle Atia. Uncle Atia, what do you think about the stuff we talked about last time? I've been working out this whole time, and I've even been training with Karima. She's never gonna catch up. She's never gonna catch me again in a race. That one time doesn't count. It was because I didn't eat enough for lunch that day. Anyway, I've been following the training plan you gave me. So let me take the test again. Let's see if I'm good enough to join the Eremites. Ah, so this is what you meant by someone who wants to join. Alright then, Aiden. As a member of the Eremites, I will conduct the test once again. Alright! Come on, Karima, you join in too. Let's do this together. But I don't want to join the Eremites. I just want to stay here in the village and protect everyone. But it would be nice to get Uncle Atia to test my skills. I mean, I did ask Miss Candace for advice on how to train before. Wait, what? When did you... Good, that's the spirit. Alright, Aiden, stop pouting. If we get the chance, I'll bring you... to go get some pointers from Dia. How does that sound? Really? You do that? We Eremites don't lie, kiddo. But before we begin the test, let's have this traveler show us the expected standards. Wait, I'm involved in this now? Don't you usually do the demonstrations? Oh, come on. Do I look like I had time to demonstrate between my job and looking out for these kids? I'm counting on you, traveler. Anyway, our traveler here is a very capable adventurer. I had to do a lot to get him to come and give you a demonstration. Better watch carefully now. All right. An adventurer, huh? As in someone from the Adventurers Guild? No matter whether you're a mercenary or a guard, you will always wind up coming across situations in which retreat is the best option. When that happens, we often live by the principle that the quicker we can get away, the better. Thank you, traveler. Now, let us quickly demonstrate how to make a swift retreat. Here's our starting point. Now then, please demonstrate. Whoa, look at me go.
Now understand how wrong you were.
Look at those sick moves. 20 seconds on the clock. Did you see that? Wow. You're so fast. Very good. You were quick, and more importantly, very steady. Watch and learn, kids. Don't insist on pushing through every dangerous situation you get in. If you must retreat, retreat decisively. That means you especially, Aiton. I know. Good. Let's move on to the next step. It's time for some live combat demonstration. Ooh, awesome! My dad carved me a sword that I carry with me. What about you, Karima? I do have a small bow, though my mother only gave me arrows without tips. That's right, you have a sword and a bow, and your boundless courage. That's all anyone really needs to begin their adventures. But remember not to turn around aimlessly when you're outside the village. Stick with me and the traveler at all times. You're really taking them outside the village? We're going out with 2 kids in tow. Oh, don't you worry. I've scouted that area beforehand. There's just a bunch of sickly scorpions out there. They barely retain any offensive capabilities, so we should be alright. And whatever happens, the 2 of us will be there. So you're counting me in now. I don't remember agreeing to this. Oh, come on, we're already here. You know, in for 1 more, in for 1,000 and such. I'll make sure to pay you according to the guild's regulations. Well, buckle up, kids, we're heading off. Woohoo! I must admit, I'm a bit nervous.
Let's nip that in the bud. Can't see.
Those scorpions are huge. Should we really get any closer to them? I shot them with my bow, but they didn't even flinch. But you defeated them so easily. Well, that's many years of training for you. But Miss Candace said I'd improved. Chin up, Karima. You'll become strong eventually, but you've got to take it all one day at a time. You too, Aiton. If you keep training hard like this, it's only a matter of time before we'll let you in. Oh, if only I could get Miss Dia to teach me. The next time I see Miss Candace, I'll get her to teach me more. That's the spirit. And in the end, you didn't get anyone to join. What about your job, then? Hey now, didn't they ever tell you not to harp on a man's private woes? We can talk about work later. And it's not as if my advertising has had no effect at all. Lots of young men and women have left the village to see the outside world after hearing what I had to say. even if they didn't really want to join us. Well, we can talk about that later. I have to bring these kids back to the village now. Their parents are probably at least a little worried now that they've been out so long. Here's a little something for you, by the way. Thanks for coming all the way out here with me. Now, how am I going to explain this to the rest of the Eremites when I go back for a debriefing? Uncle Atia, you haven't given us our tests yet. That's so. Ah, yes. Let's go back to the village first, and then we'll do the test there. Huh? No primos? Should be another world quest over here, right?
Keep up.
Where am I? I don't know Aru Village very well. Ah, sweet familiarity. Sorry, Atia. I didn't mean it. Oh. Are they only here during the day? I swear to you, they were all right here.
Hey, Ilmora, or trade anything you
Don't even think about it. Some beasts are meant for
Young one, aren't you a little too lightly dressed? The nights around here can get very cold, so remember to stay warm. And you are... I'm the owner of this store, of course. I sell handcrafted goods, mostly thin blankets, clothes, and some other odds and ends. When I was young, I worked at the carpet shop in the city. Never thought I'd be using my skills even now. Not that I hope to make too much more this way, but I do hope to make others' lives better. That said, I haven't been back to the city for a long time, so I have no clue if these designs are still in style. But people old and young like my handiwork, so I suppose it's fine. Who the Homestead is giving out this world quest? There's just no time at all. And no one will swap shifts with me either. What do I do now? Huh? Traveler? Traveler, please hold on a moment. What's going on? I'm sorry for taking up your time, but I'd like to ask you if you're free. And if you could do me a favor. If you've got the pay, I've got the time. Well, I do have some savings, so you don't have to worry about that. But either way, thank you so much for agreeing to help. Here's the situation. I ordered a flower pot from Azalai's shop, alongside a batch of seeds. Originally, I had asked a friend to help me get them, but he suddenly told me that he had a mission to attend to and wouldn't have the time to help me out. There was too little time for me to find someone else. So, Traveler, could you please help me go to Azalai's and help me collect my purchases? I hear that he should be at the entrance to the village right now, waiting for some goods to come in. What did you buy all this stuff for anyway? They're from my girlfriend, Nerman. She's in poor health, so she's been convalescing at home. I mean, you've seen it too. Aru Village is in the middle of the desert, so there's not much greenery to go around. Can't say this is the best environment, can you? So I bought some plants to place in her house, but always staying in her room has kept her in a bad mood. I'm also very busy at work, so I basically can't go to see her in the day. We only have time to talk to each other at night. That's why I thought that perhaps I could get her to raise some flowers herself, if only just to help pass the time and take her mind off of her illness. I didn't expect things to get complicated like this. I'll go get your things. Thank you so much. Just bring them straight back to me once you get them. I need to sow those seeds, loosen the soil, apply some fertilizer. But Nairman's constitution isn't that great. Will all this work just tire her out? Huh. So there was another batch after all. Hey, about Rafe's goods. Oh, you mean the stuff he ordered from me? Well, you're in luck. The batch of goods I just received has his stuff in there. I must say, though, that he ordered quite a lot of things. Are you here to pick up the order? How much did he order? Well, apart from the pot, he's also ordered various seeds, fertilizer, and other items used for gardening. They're pretty weighty when put together. Are you sure you'll be fine by yourself? I've got my ways. Ah, is that so? Well, that's fine. I'll just get all this stuff wrapped up for you. Thanks for making the trip, by the way. Traveler, have you brought the stuff? These are the ones. Thank you so much, Traveler. What do you need so much stuff for? Well, I just wanted to buy more at once to save myself some extra trips, you know? Anyway, go rest over there for a while. I need to sow these seeds and put some fertilizer in, and Rafe starts working on the flower pot. Alright, this should do it. All Nairman needs to do is water this plant. Traveler, could I, trouble you to help me bring this flower pot to her? Why don't you go yourself? I need to guard this path. If any foodstuffs or goods pass through, I'll need to get more people from the village to come take them. And you know how it is around here. If we're too slow, the goods are going to spoil under the sun. Just do me this favor, please. Nairman's not far from here. All you have to do is give this pot of flowers to her. I'll find a way to bring the rest to her. Someone inside hears movement. Hello. May I help you with anything? Well, I'm here to give you this flower pot. Huh? Is this from Rife? There are flowers in this pot? Really? Thank you so much. Thank you for helping him send this to me. I like it very much. But can I really raise these flowers properly? Is this your first time growing flowers? Well, no, I'm just not very good at taking care of plants. The previous ones all withered in my hands. I imagine that this pot of flowers must be even more delicate still. If I were to fail to care for it properly again... No, I can't just... Since the flowers are already in my hands, I must take good care of it. Perhaps Granny Kulsum knows how to solve my problem. You're back, Traveler. Thank you so much for helping out. How is Nairman doing? She's worried that she won't be able to take care of the flowers. Have you never sent her flowers before? Well, I'll help her look into this. If all else fails, we'll find someone to ask about it. And even if that fails, I'll just look for something that's easy to grow and keep alive, I guess. Well, in any case, thanks for helping me out, Traveler. Please, take this as your reward. I'll send the other items to her later. Wait a moment. Did these gardening tools not come with instruction manuals? Oh no. I have no idea how to use them. He just fucking fell. Wait, I have all these... Could I possibly have the wings waiting for me in Sumeru City?
Keep up. Ha!
Oh, yeah, baby! Give me those wings. What does it look like? What does it look like? Oh, that's nice. Who else would it look cool on? No. Who else got the green going on? Oh, that's kind of a no-brainer. Green wings on Sucrose. Maybe? I don't think I like it. Yeah, I can't say I prefer it. I don't know. Guy Miko doesn't have wings yet. I know that for sure. Oh, these don't work. Hey, yo, why I Miko gotta be like that, though? Does Hazo have wings? Nope. Sayu? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Motherfucking Candice. It's a shame that she sucks. I'll forever be a Candice simp, though. It's okay. I can suffer a little bit. How many more world quests am I missing? 11? I know there's more to do in the desert, obviously. Status report? You know, But it didn't actually get that much done. I mean, this one up by like 20% or something. This one barely got touched. I really thought everything would just be big chillin' over here. But really not. I still have no idea what's going on in the desert. Like, these three are still... Oh, right. I don't have clearance for anything. So I have to figure out where that other world quest is. Can't imagine it being anywhere except for Aru Village. Because that's where we said everybody's gonna chill out, right? Bunnyfuzz and Noctigal are here. But... Mr. Big Research was definitely here before.
Don't even think about it.
If I make the day go by, maybe it'll change again. Jet has another quest, I think. Oh. I guess he did say that he was going to go back and write his paper. So maybe he was just here for the day after the world quest and dipped out. And then Jet is somewhere else. Somewhere over here in the desert. Ugh. Who knows?
This realm is... If you ever have...
Okay. Well, I guess that's it for me for now. I feel like anything else I do, I'll be in deep for another couple hours. And then we'll big figure out what to do in the desert next time I'm on.
There is no escape!
And then I think I have a little bit more of this event to do. Yeah, tomorrow, since you guys seem to want it, I shall play some Project Sekai, and then also a good bit of Isaac. Two games that'll definitely make me cry in frustration, but it'll be dope. I thank you all for your continued watchage. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully not at 2 o'clock Central like it's been. But I keep messing with stuff like an idiot. Anyway, see you guys.